Excuse me. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to my channel, Chrissy Talks. Y'all call me Chrissy. So let's go ahead and jump right into it because I got class in like 10 minutes. So I uploaded a video a couple days ago, last Friday, on this whole Costco girl situation, and I hate calling her the Costco girl because she is not defined by the situation, but that is what the internet is referring to her as. And I also don't want to use her real name, so we're just gonna talk about this Costco situation. And so basically, the woman who held up this story that this young black girl was being abused when she spotted her at a table with her white adopted family in Costco. So it's been revealed that that woman was actually fabricating the whole story. So I'm going to insert a couple of clips from the video that I posted last Friday just to give you guys some more context, and then we're gonna talk about it. August 20th, a woman by the name of Angelica Marie Mendez was shopping at Costco's wholesale in Palm Desert, California, and she noticed a white family with a black girl eating at the table, and she noticed that he was the only one who wasn't eating. She also was looking pretty sad, and this prompted Angelica to ask her a couple of questions.
Family, they're not feeding their adopted child. She's crying. They're being racist towards their daughter. You guys need to, we need to expose these people. This family, look at her. She looks hungry. And they're making her say that she's not hungry. And these people are disowning her, and they're probably using her as a slave like they were back in the day. So yes, the sheriffs are on the way. I called the cops because yes, I'm a Catholic ass person and I'm not about to watch this go by. That is very rude and very disgusting of these people. And yes.
So according to Angelica in NBC Palm Springs, Angelica started asking this girl if she was okay, and she allegedly responded that she was hungry and she has been raped by the woman with her arms crossed and the man in pink. According to Angelica, she asked if the girl can take a bite of a hot dog, and the father said, "You don't speak, you don't ask any questions, you are sick, and you are not allowed to eat." Angelica continued asking if she was okay 3 times, she was crying and responded each time saying no. Then Angelica asked her if she was okay a 4th time, responded saying yes, and allegedly, according to Angelica, the father kicked her under the table and told the family to get ready to leave.
These people are scaring this little girl.
Now Angelica called 911 as she said in the recording, and she followed the family to her car until they left the parking lot. Of course, when police arrived, the family was nowhere to be found, but the Riverside County Sheriff went ahead and investigated what was going on, and they called and updated Angelica the next day. Now the next day, the police called and said that they located the family in Arizona and seemed to be perfectly safe and healthy in their home. They concluded that the allegations were not credible. Now, not only did the Riverside County Sheriff concluded that everything was fine and the allegations were not credible, but also the Gilbert police in Arizona stated the same thing. They said, on August 22nd, 2021, Gilbert police conducted a welfare check requested by the Riverside County Sheriff's Office in California after they were made aware of a video recording at a Costco where an individual alleged that a Gilbert family was withholding food from one of their children. Gilbert officers contacted the family and found the child to be safe and in good health. Through the investigation and subsequent interviews, it was found that the child had refused to eat the day of the video recording due to an upset stomach. The Arizona Department of Child Safety conducted its own separate investigation into the incident. No evidence of any crime has been established. Now, this young girl's face is now being hidden from the public, and I believe it's because before it was believed that this child was in danger, so it was to help raise awareness and get the information out there that she needed help. But now, for those of you guys who are asking why is her face now being covered, it's because, you know, it's been figured out that she is not in danger. And some of you guys might not believe it, some of you guys are still kind of skeptic. Trust me, when y'all see these pieces of evidence, it will make more sense. Now, I'm getting all of this information from Paris Milan's channel. Hope I'm saying that right, but Paris did her thing researching this. She's literally my goal. Big thanks to her because we were all blindsided by the fact that a young black girl's life could be in danger, and we already know that this happens so many times. So it's really important to update this story and to show that Angelica's a liar, just so we have a better chance of knowing when somebody is actually in danger, because I really hate the fact that Angelica can make other people's real stories less credible because of her lying ass. So in the midst of time that I have left, I'm going to talk about a few of the things that really show that Angelica was lying. But if you guys want the full in detail story, then check out Paris's video. It's over an hour long, but it has all the receipts. So first, let's talk about her Facebook post, which is where she originally posted about the whole situation. She basically edited her post. If you guys don't know, you can edit your Facebook post, and Facebook will show you the old edited version. And basically, she changed her story 2 or 3 times. So the first time she posted about this, she said, "Please help me share what I witnessed at Costco in Palm Desert. The little girl said she had been raped and abused by the lady with her arms crossed and the man in pink who doesn't let her go. She screamed and begged for help. I tried the best I can along with this other man who saw what was happening." So now there's another man who apparently saw what happened. She continued to say, please help me share or get to the news. The later found the vehicle with blood but no victim. She left with the man in the van with Arizona plates. The vehicle behind is the one with the other children and the wife. Yes, I socked the man, and yes, I socked the lady in the face. They claimed to press charges but fled the scene. Instead, who knows why? I don't know, but that's a guilty conscience. Help, share, share, share. Then she edited the post again and said, please help me share what I witnessed at COSTCO in Palm Desert. The little girl said she had been raped and abused by the lady with her arms crossed and a man in pink who doesn't let her go. She screamed and begged for help. I tried the best I can along with this other man who saw what was happening. Please help me share or get to the news. The vehicle behind is the one with the other children and the wife. Yes, I socked the man. Yes, I socked the lady in the face. They claimed to press charges but fled the scene. Instead, who knows why? I don't know, but that's a guilty conscience. Help, share, share, share. Angelica started asking this girl if she was okay, and she allegedly responded that she was hungry and she has been raped by the woman with her arms crossed and the man in pink. You're saying that you found blood in this car, but that they fled in the van. That's confusing. It sounds like there was two different vehicles. We definitely haven't seen any blood, and if there was blood, that would be quick evidence for the police to catch on to and really make a case on this. And then she said there was another man who witnessed what was going on, but that man never spoke out. The police never said there was another man there. They only talked to Angelica. Then she said that she socked the parents. It's like, come on now. And when she made the post and someone said, oh no, this needs to be stopped, good job, she said something, I would have fought the mom and dad. Angelica said, yeah, I socked them and they did nothing but grab their faces. I tried to do the most, but I have my two babies with me, holding one and pushing the other. I feel so guilty and like a piece of shit. I didn't want to run away from my children, leaving them in a cart with no one to watch. Chased them down as fast as possible. I screamed, made a scene, did the most to could've. So it's like, again, where is the room for you in this story to have physically assaulted the parents, for them to have left blood in a car and then run away in a van? But she also said that she had her two kids with her, so it's like, at what point are you doing all this and why is nobody else helping you? Then I noticed that some of you guys noticed that her Facebook page kept on getting deleted, and some of her posts have been getting deleted as well. She said, my post from yesterday has been getting deleted. My live videos, just enough to show you guys that they are upset for failing our system. I'm still going to do the protest regardless of harassments I've received. It's not about my life, it's about saving that girl's life. And she did post about it on her Instagram at first, but then after she deleted all of her posts. And she also had deleted not only her Facebook post, but her Facebook page several times. So it's like, if this is as important as you said it is, why would you delete any evidence, any witness accounts, as well as your live videos and your account of what happened that day? You care so much about this little girl, but you're deleting your story, you know what I mean? Then she made this post saying, I'm going to do a protest with famous Instagrammers, famous TikTok people, and lots of civil people. Whoever would like to join are more than welcome. Contact me through Messenger and I'll update you the date and time. People from all over the world are willing to come down and help protest because this is false news that the sheriffs are putting out there. So it's like, of course it's a suspect in the sense of, why did you start off this post talking about you're going to do a protest with famous Instagrammers and TikTokers? Like, why does it matter who is coming to protest if you're trying to save this little girl's life? So it seems a little suspecty and clout chasey for her to even talk about inviting famous people to help get the story out there. Of course, celebrities are a big help to raise awareness for certain things, but at that point it had already gotten viral and had already gotten a lot of awareness to the point where the family was getting harassed. And I also wanted to comment on people commenting on the little girl and saying that she seemed undressed and unfit, her hair wasn't kept. And like I said in my previous video, I really didn't get the sense that she looked any type of way. I mean, I do know when a black girl is adopted into a white family, they might not know how to manage her hair, but her hair seems pretty fine to me. And she seems dressed well as well. Some people were also talking about that other picture where her knees look dark. And I mentioned this photo in my last video because people were wondering, you know, where was she adopted? There's no adoption record. And people saw this picture. They actually called the adoption agency that's in this flyer. They told them that they didn't have any record of this girl being adopted into that family. And so that's where people got the narrative that there was no adoption papers, that she could have been kidnapped. But like Paris said in her video, adoption centers would not give out the information of who was adopted and by who, you know what I mean? I'm sorry if I'm talking fast, but I have class in 2 minutes, but I want to get this video out to you guys. And so another thing that Paris pointed out in her video was that at first, Angelica said that she was with her children, and then she later states that she was with her mom as well.
Part by part, like everything and what occurred. Me and my family, me and my kids, I had just one custody of my two girls. We were having a good day. I wanted to take them out, do a lot of girl things. My mom was along with me. We went to Costco. We went to the food center. That's how we started it off, to feed my girls, whatever.
And if that's the case, the more the merrier. The more witnesses, the merrier. Where's your mom and where's this guy that you said was there who witnessed everything? You're the only one talking about this story. Nobody else in that Costco talked about what happened at Costco, even though allegedly you were screaming, you were making a scene, and you socked these two white people in their faces. Now let's go ahead and quickly address these witness accounts that she posted. Paris also addressed this, and she said at the time that she went on live on her YouTube and expressed that she has some doubt about Angelica. That's what she came up about with all these witnesses, and at this point it definitely seems like she was the one who made these fake accounts. Now we do not know who is sending the messages. We can't see a picture, we can't see a name, so we do not know at all how credible these sources are. And keep in mind, in any case, you're gonna have people come in and try to call with a tip, try to call with a whole fabricated story just to be assholes. I mean, I really don't know why, especially because we never see who's talking about it. We never have anybody else talk about this story and had witnesses of this except for Angelica.
While all this was going on, I actually was on my live the following day on the 24th of August. I was sharing with my audience that I was feeling doubts about Angelica's character. I was feeling doubts about her allegations. And Angelica began going onto her Facebook page because she knew I was on live. And then all of a sudden she started coming with these miraculous witnesses who she was saying was telling her that they knew the family and that the family was being racist towards the young black girl.
When things were kind of cracking down on Angelica, she decided that all of a sudden she needed a lawyer, and she needed money for a lawyer, and opened up a GoFundMe page. She said, "Help me plead with lawyers. The family wants to take me to court. They are lowering up, as they should, because you made a lot of false accusations." She said, "Help me make a GoFundMe page. We need to solve this case. They want to sue me, but an old worker with that family said they used to treat that girl badly, refer her as my black child, made pure racist jokes at their job. Help this poor girl and please help me." And so the actual mother reached out to Facebook looking for recommendations for a lawyer to help with her harassment and defamation. And that's when Angelica got a little scared. She posted this saying that this was the lawyer that the mother contacted. But it was later found out that this was a new Facebook account, and peep her name, Angelica, like, you could have done better, sweetheart. And so eventually she was arrested by the Riverside County Sheriff's Department, and I'm gonna quickly read some of this, but it said that over the weekend, the Riverside County Sheriff's Department arrested 21-year-old Angelica Marie Mendez for providing false information to a police officer and knowingly filing a false police report. Investigators obtained an arrest warrant for Mendez when it was determined she falsely reported the physical and sexual abuse of a minor. Now you guys can read the rest of this because I have no time, but also the dental office that the father worked at, they put out a statement about the recent allegations and how they were investigated, and they also said that the allegations were not credible. Now Angelica being arrested comes after a second investigation was conducted because the public was not satisfied with the first investigation, so there were two that were held, including Child Protective Services. Now let's go ahead and talk about Angelica and her personality. She's someone who's trying to advocate for a black girl who was allegedly being abused, but she herself has some hate problems. She actually makes some posts about transgender people and her own opinions about them, and she was seen supporting a Hispanic white supremacist who was racially targeting a black family in a shootout in Palm Springs Hotel, and her caption says, "My cousin, man, he went famous," with the laugh emoji, which I can't go on enough about how fucked up that is itself. And somebody also stated that based on the Costco cameras, it's only you by your shopping cart. There was never a time that shows you walking up to her. And I want to talk about that real quick because I was just wondering, how did this conversation go down where she's in public in front of her family who's apparently abusing her, saying that her family's abusing her? You know what I mean? I'm sorry if I'm talking fast, guys, I gotta go, but it's like, if you was really being raped and abused, you would be scared of your parents, you know what I mean? If you was really, you know, being abused and you were fearful of your parents, there's no way that you were gonna be talking about, oh, I'm getting abused and all this stuff in front of the people who are abusing you. So let's finish this video real quick as I am in class. So yeah, there's just history of her having her own hate problems with the transgender community, and it even seems to be black people. And even after she was in jail, arrested, and somehow released, she posted this post saying, "Just got released. I was told there was a warrant out for my arrest when it was a lie. They set me up asking to meet local for a protection order to help protect me, and it was a setup. They ended up tackling me as I'm 4 months pregnant, blacked my eye, and they took my phone for no reason. y'all can read the rest of this, but it's like, okay, so now you're 4 months pregnant, now you have this black eye, which is not even shown in your mugshot, and they had a warrant out for her arrest for 1, making this false report, and also 2, giving the police a false ID when they asked her to identify herself, and that is all seen in this police report. So y'all, I don't want to just end this video because I do gotta go, but that is pretty much the basics of what happened. If you guys want more information, you guys can head on over to Paris's channel. She goes way more in depth in this, and I'm sorry if you guys feel like this was rushed, but I did want to update this, and I did want to get out here that Angelica is sick. And the last thing I do want to say, a lot of people hopped on this bandwagon talking about this young girl's appearance, and it's just like, she's a young black girl. There was nothing wrong with her. And like Paris said in her video, which I totally agree with and thought of as well, people expect black people to have slayed edges, slayed hair laid down, and that's not the case. Afro hair, 4C hair, dread hair without laid edges is beautiful and is fine. And I'm just happy that this young girl is safe, even if it's with a white adopted family, because hey, some of y'all discriminative thoughts were showing when it came to this black girl being adopted to a white family. It's possible that a black girl could be loved and cared for by a white family. It does not matter. Even though it might not be ideal to some of y'all, as long as a child is being loved, receiving affection, is receiving food, shelter, clothes, being taken care of, which is a lot that can be said for any type of family that's neglecting their kid. As long as she's okay, you know, that's just what I want to put out there. And so anybody that's still on the story who might have doubts, y'all can take that up with Angelica. But that is it in my video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment down what you guys think below. Once again, I am sorry if this felt like it was sped up, but I am in class right now, and I just wanted to get this out there. Oh fuck, we got a quiz. With that being said, follow my Instagram at Snapchat, h.chrissy, 2 S's, 2 Y's. I love and appreciate you guys, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye guys.
She the god, she the god, she the god.